Welcome back to Troubleshooter. We're going to go ahead and record the ending here. Bianca, Dimitri, are you sure this is the original place? You'll have to pay for it if it's an imitation like last time. This isn't fair. I was also deceased. I don't care whether it's fair or not. Do what you're paid for. Do you not understand the circumstances? Please say something. Well, if it's an expert who's failed his job, he has to get his ass kicked. Is this the drawing we're talking about? It's the Ramjes work of Fu, boss of White Tiger, resting and standing in the photo line. Signature is also concerned to be authentic. You said the same thing last, right? I was also suspicious of his authenticity, but as soon as I saw the scene from TV, I knew it was real. Who would have predicted the dissolution of the White Tiger within a half year? So when was it painted? It was a recent work. I'd say at most 6 months. 6 months? Dimitri, are you sure about this? Sure as ever. This is the work of Ramjes. And then the credits. We are presenting the vote count. Current mayor Carl Lane has 58, therefore serving consecutive terms. Using this opportunity, the troubleshooter, which was the major issue of the debate, will be further reinforced. Greed never stops growing. Congratulations, Mayor Carl. This place has been the best morning sunshine. Almost had to give up this euphoric view because of the old man. Aren't you Edward's running dog? While his 10-year, Carl Lane has asserted troubleshooter system introduction, gaining great favor in the mayor election. For someone without prior political backing, Carl was able to succeed only because of the complete support of the Senator Edward LeBlanc, who is interested in troubleshooter systems. Edward is too rough. He treats others' life trivially because he's born in a noble family. No need to mention the project abandoned children would have cost dozens of lives had he proceeded. Your project. Go talk about politics with politicians. Don't get me involved. I'm nothing but a researcher. I'm surprised to hear that from someone who's been serving consecutively as the head of director of the National Sonic Research Institute of Valhalla ever since the establishment of Valhalla. Stop your nonsense and focus on drawing up a supplementary budget for our department in the upcoming budget meeting. That, Director Lilly, was a very political statement. I see that winning the election has seemingly loosened your lips. Serving multiple terms is the joy of elected officers. Someone with a semi-permanent job like you would never understand. Oh, and one more thing. You have something else to say? If you threaten me with that kid one more time, I'm not going to let it pass. Do you understand? Carl Lane's third tenure is if you say so, I suppose I'll give up on it even if I'm curious. Like I said, I'm not going to give up on morning sunshine in this place. Huh. Old man doesn't die. Got that shot to his head. Mr. Edward, it's Peggy. Huh. Sorry to interrupt you. It's fine. In fact, we're waiting for you to call me. How's Robert? We have determined the location of death, but we couldn't find a body. Seems like Carter was incinerated his corpse to the point where he couldn't get any DNA information. Any chance of intervention or possible survival? An agent from the National Sonic Research Institute checked twice. The body has been disposed of by incinerating. The Sonic Research also wants no trouble, but they should have done it thoroughly. What about the little thief that stole the project? The thief who leads the Spoonists has deviated from the planned course and is traversing the Iron Forest towards the Fortress of Suffering. However, the border guards from the Karas Union and one mechanized brigade of Eastern Alliance are patrolling the Iron Forest, so there should be no way through the forest. So that's a relief. I will call you again once the matter is settled. I'll be counting on you. Alright. Now, what have we got this time? Caught you a fish. Northern foot of the Iron Forest, the abandoned kids. The HPD of the Windwall districts has narrowed down the suspect of the suicide bombing to the Dustwind Tollgate to someone connected to White Tiger. White Boss Fu is appointed attorney and he's exercising his right to remain silent on the case. Sharky, the scouts have returned. The mask. I'm sorry. You don't have to be. No, sir, I'll report from here. Alright. We have confirmed the military androids of Karis Union border toward the northern fortress of Suffering, and the military Bicrons of the Eastern Alliance in the south. That was faster than I thought. How are our brothers faring after yesterday's meeting? The brothers with expertise in cooking and medical training have taken the initiative to help those that are suffering from the long march. I can't manage everything. I'll be counting on you. Sharky, stop there. Neville, why are you making such a fuss? The transport unit leaders, Turk, whom we lost contact with, have rejoined the second party. Alright, I'll go see him. Puts his mask back on. So Carter did live, and he faked his death, apparently. Capital of Air. Parents Mine. Serena Payne. Scions on TV. I think the man with black hair next to him is the young boss he talked about. Troubleshooter company, not even a year old, arrested from a boss of a criminal gang. Astonishing outcome has changed the minds of citizens in a positive way regarding the troubleshooter system. Today we would like to interview an expert on the accomplishments of Wolfgar. 9 months ago, Albus Bernstein, the boss of Wolfgar, and Simon Bloodwalker, the first member to join the company, disassembled the angry Bulgane with the cooperation of the police. At that point, many viewed the incident as if the police took advantage of the newly established troubleshooter company to avoid legal problems. However, if we take a look at the incident again, we can reevaluate the skills of Wolfgar and, most importantly, the skills of Scion. The overwhelming power that he exhibits on the field, his outstanding performance across diverse situations proves he has the skills of a top-level troubleshooter. Albus has truly made a sound decision in recruiting Scion to his team. Did you hear that? He's a top-level troubleshooter. Of course, he should be one. He's the next head of the family. Are you really mad at your children just because they didn't follow your path? Just wait, Payne. Children will come back to their home eventually. Children, more than one. Corruption never stops. Welcome. So there's Trey. So it was true that you always come here when it rains. What brought you here to the place like this, boss? You're the one that calls me boss. Shouldn't they be used to your title by now? It ain't so easy to change your lifestyle when you've been at it for more than 10 years. I've done it before, it's not as hard as you think. I hope that the guys that you were after think like that too. The lifestyle is something that's decided by the environment. Weren't you ordering something? Hey, chef. We would like to place an order here. Same menu as before, spicy udon with egg and some red pepper on it? Yes. That's unusual. You don't usually eat udon that way in this place. I saw a guy eating like this before. I tried it and it was good. And then, does the boss of a criminal gang suit you? This is not as bad as you think. It's not a criminal gang anymore. It's the troubleshooter, Black Tiger, boss. Outside contributors. I was just a moment away. Splendid. Marco, it's Marco. Oh shit, run. Odin District. Darkness conceals shadow. You're letting everyone notice that you're back. Can't you keep it to yourself? Don't mess with me. I'm stuck in the countryside for a year because of you. Marco, is that Chris on the phone? Chris, are you going to get rid of her? If it is Chris, put me on the phone. I want to talk to him. Don't piss me off. I'm sorry. Luna, I'm not talking to you, so stop bothering me. Really? Really, if you bother me one time, I'm going to get rid of you. Try it, you bag of bones. What? I said try it, you skinny bag of bones. You two seem to be accustomed to each other. Have your ears gone bad? My ears are perfectly normal. Marco, I welcome your return. 3D character. Mister, are you Wolfgar? I am not. Yes, you are. Lightning Scion Vladimir. It's Bloodwalker. Thought changes. Hello, Mother. I decided to write a letter to you. I was surprised that you called me yesterday saying the broadcast I appeared in. I can feel your love from the fact that you're concerned about the news for me. I was very glad. I'm a blessed child. At first, I started working only because I didn't leave Valhalla. Even when I started my job, I only liked it because life here and the other members was fun. I was merely faithful to the sense of duty that came with the job. However, things have changed lately. Today there was a little girl in the street who realized who I was and came in for an autograph. I thought it was because I was broadcast on TV, but she held my hand and said, "Thank you for saving my father." I don't think she'll buy it. Mother, your son, Sion, is going to register for an official troubleshooter test in Valhalla. My father wouldn't sit back. I better keep this a secret from my father. I will pay a visit on the upcoming national holiday. I hope you're both healthy until then. Your son, Sion. Dreamer. Kuj. Lynn, what are you doing? What is it? I heard you had a week of vacation. Are you coming home? I'm busy. I have to study. Really? What do you have to study for? Troubleshooter exam? I'll be reading for you, Lynn. And it's Irene's home. My dream is to become a hero. My only dream has never changed since I was young. Justice, peace, and love. The virtues of a hero. The path of being a hero is lonely with no reward. A lonely path I should walk on my own, with no one understanding, noticing my efforts. Albus has overcome all these difficulties. No way a hero would fail if Albus succeeded. Troubleshooter. Hero versus troubleshooter. Being a hero is lonely. A hero must find a better way, or if he or she may save or help more people. Even if that troubleshooter is a troubleshooter hero is a troubleshooter who works for money. Even if no one approves, this is the way of the hero that saves the world. Jeffrey Ethan, this is the music. It's very nice music. Some more music. And this is where the period ended last. I'm sorry to ask you for all the help. It's no problem. I know you're busy, how busy you are, so this isn't much to cover. Thank you, Jesse. Cheer up, Anne. Oh, Jesse. The kid dreams of a future. Fresh brain. She's in middle school. Okay. Anne enrolled in an after-school class. Organize your thoughts. 1 week after the after-school starts today. Usually should be on the field at this time of day. Seems like Hazing isn't going to read a book that I gave him. I'm going to go to the newly opened Ramji Plaza with Jesse. Studying is hard. Officers at the police station sent me some presents. Thank you letters on the back. Some nicely organized notes. Class material fails to draw her attention. Wait for me, Luna. Mixed monster. Sincerity passes on. Hello, Fox. The book that Anne gave Hazing. A story about a lonely brown fox who loves people, thus visits a town every night to fulfill people's wishes. One day, the fox falls in love with a young girl named Bling. Hopeless love. Bling and the fox soon become accustomed to each other and create dozens of memories together. A chapter about the fox gathers all lost marbles that Bling has dropped. So this is the kind of story young girls are into? Hazing finds memo as he turns a page. Hello, Hazing. If you found this memo, then you must be reading the book. The book was an original novel from my favorite animation when I was young. Fox charm you fixed. It's from the story of the brown fox. To me, it looked like the fox from the novel when you were silently picking up marbles for my fox charm. Well, I know you are not brown at all. Hazing, thank you for protecting and caring about me all the time. So here's the voice cast. I'll call you my friend. Ray, where should we go next? Ray's totally excited now. How good is it to see Ray smile like this? You bet. We're still the same as usual even though we're older. We're the same because we're still friends just like we were in the past. Alright, I'll pay for you girls today. Don't go that far, Ray. You call us out today. Why doesn't Diane pay for it? She's the one making the most money. Don't expect too much from me. I'm just an ordinary office employee. Don't worry, my friends. Ray's paying today. Go, go. Leisure that couldn't be felt from the friends in Alley, the dearest of friends. Translation. Time does not stop. Jane, spending some time together isn't as bad as you said it would be. And when are you going to quit your job? I haven't thought about it. Don't tell me you're going to work until retirement age. I can't say for sure. What about you? Me? Yeah. My target will rise to the surface soon, and I'm going to hunt them down. That sadism of yours, it's the same as before. Could it be worse than you? Did you forget why your collaboration failed in the first place? 10 years ago passed since we hung out together. It's been 12 years. Time really flies fast. It's crazy to see Jane in a fancy dress. So used to her in her police gear. Nine Dragon Ceremony. Crime never goes away. Thank you for coming. He's the one that took us in when we were almost dying on the streets. Is Shotaro doing any better these days? He's still the same. Are you planning to pay hospital bills with the money you're making from killing? That's all I've known how to do. The sushi you make is quite good, actually. I can't make the money I need from that job. I expelled you for the game so you could live a life that doesn't take away from the lives of others. But now you're back at it again. Why don't you try to become the dragon through the game of dragons if getting rich is your intent? Then will you free yourself of me, you idiot? Just go ahead and become the dragon of the gang. And there I am, Alizaba, special supporter. Woohoo! All I did was provide bug feedback during early access. What are you going to do now? Do you wish to return to the Institute, or are you willing to stay here for a little longer? Valhalla National ESP Research Lab. 3 years ago, since he worked as an agent of the National Sonic Research Institute of Valhalla. He's learned things he never wanted to understand. I'm E-Ray. Is Hazen going back? Aw, man. A lot of good special supporters here, too. Rex Evil. He's got a great guide for this game. I do recommend it. Someone remembers Bandit Children. There's a new request from the security rank from the project of Amir. What do we do, Director? Well, let's see. The rank for this project should be mithril, since only government officials should know about this for a long period of time. Would it be okay if the rank goes down one step compared to the rank it was set at the start? The project will be referenced many times, so it should be fine. People related to this project would understand too. What should we do with this project? The one that's about to be processed in the near future, so security rank will be Orchilanium. Yes, ma'am. What about this abandoned project? That would be Adamantite. Adamantite, are you sure? If the security rank is Adamantite, even we wouldn't be able to access. Are you sure it would be fine? It might as well only be a piece of trash if you're going to hold on to something that you're not going to use. A seriously dangerous piece of trash it is then. And for the printed documents for related projects, please treat it as usual. I'll shred and burn as usual. Free sound. Okay, yeah. Troubleshooter abandoned children. All you fans. And whatever name you name the Troubleshooter group. Wolfgar in my case. So is it here? Yes, Wolfgar. Good. Shall we go in then? Sure. I guess they start their own troubleshooting group. Banished Children. I guess that's the sequel. The second season. This is season 1 for Abandoned Children. Albus. It's time to pay your rent. That'll be $75. Of course. just pay everybody. So I guess that's it. Watch the cutscene and that's it. There any new things? Kind of curious about what was new here. Oh well. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. That is the end of Troubleshooter. I don't know how many more videos I may do of Troubleshooter. If they drop new content, I may do more. I may also try to fill in the blanks of the content that I missed, showing achievements or things like that. But for the most part, I'm probably going to be moving away from Troubleshooter. But I hope you've enjoyed the series. I've had a lot of fun doing it. And as usual, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.